Obviously, there's always a little bit of anxiety before you start a big show. Whether it's a TV show, if it's a stream or a big tournament, it's all the same type of emotions because you want to perform your best. So I prepared for this particular role or situation just like I would a tournament. So we would practice and we would talk about research and what's possibly going to come up. Just like if you were in a Artifact tournament, you want to know what decks are going to be out there, what are the problems for you, and then what are your unwinnable matchups, right? So yeah, dealing with SUNSfan and Slacks is the first hard part of the tournament. And but no, they're great guys. It's just everyone's different, and it's going to be fun to juggle the personalities. Background as an actor would be generous. So I've worked as extras on different TV shows like Breaking Bad and in the second Independence Day and what's the other one? Better Call Saul and some other random like TV shows, because where I'm from they always need background extras. And then when I was like in high school and college, did acting then. So this isn't so much acting. I get to be myself. But we do have some other fun things that we're acting in, but there's really no pressure. We just get to be ourselves, have a good time, and the entire crew from WePlay has been so supportive the entire time. It went so fast, we had a good time.
Thank you for your feedback about the crew, by the way.
No, not you. No, everyone else. Yeah, everyone else was great, except you. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I've been to different countries outside of the United States from when I played Magic the Gathering and playing in professional tours and those kind of things. And my expectation for Ukraine was I did more research to find a little bit about the history and things about the independence of the country. And so when I gotten here, to be able to see the landmarks and to be able to talk to the people and see the interactions, and it's definitely been more than I expected, not because I had a low expectation, but because I actually, I just didn't, coming from in different cities in the United States, people are very like unfriendly sometimes, and people here have been very friendly, very open, very helpful outside of just the WePlay people, but just the normal people in restaurants and streets. It's just been a pleasant experience everywhere I've been so far. So. Right, I'm glad. I haven't gotten robbed, stabbed, or called any bad names in English. So maybe in Ukrainian I've been called bad names, I don't know.
Sounds like a success.
Yes, success, much success. Well, Artifact plays on different parts of your brain. So if you've played card games like Hearthstone or Magic or any number of different other card games, you have this idea of future planning. You have this idea of resource management. And Artifact not only takes those future planning and resource management and all of these different things, it makes you juggle them all the time. It makes you think 4 or 5 moves ahead, whereas in some other games, it's play perfectly this round and you aren't as punished maybe 4 or 5 rounds later. And in Artifact, you can be punished for something that you've done maybe in round 3 and get punished for it maybe in round 6 or something like that. And so your experience and time that you put in playing goes a long way. And the things you can pull from other games is when you have top level tournaments, how to prepare, how to manage stress, and all of those things. So tournament preparation, I don't think changes very much from almost any game. If it's Dota or League of Legends or whatever it is, to Artifact, you prep, I believe, the same way, taking care of your body. But in Artifact, you really have to take extra care of your mind because you do so much thinking. Sometimes your brain just kind of turns to mush and you have to really stay eating, hydrated, do those things. The same things casters have to do in their show are the same things that the people at home who are playing have to do, because otherwise you fatigue and your play gets much, much worse. Did what? I did what? I did not win his tournament. Who told you I won that tournament? Absolutely not. No, that did not happen. I've known Stan from Magic for a long time, and I play in most of his tournaments. And every time, for me, what happens is I always end up going 3-0, and then going 3-2, and so I have not won his tournament. I would like to have won his tournament, but no. I don't remember. I think Game King won the first one, and I don't remember who won the second one. But I will be playing in the third one, so hopefully I can take his money. That is the job one: is take StanCifka's money, as much of it as I can. And we had some plans to play a team event. Some people from Team Liquid to play some of his friends, so maybe we'll get that going and take more of his money. That's, like I said, job one, take as much of his money as we can.
Sounds awesome.
So for Stan, he's just, I think, just trying to, I guess, circle the wagons, and because he's got people who know him as Stan, people know him as Cifka, and he wants to make sure that he can put everybody in the same, you know, bucket, I guess. So he wants to go by Luckbox because everyone has a handle. Well, except for me, I'm just Rob. But like that's my AJG are my initials to my name. So, but many other people just go by whatever names. So I think that's where he's really just trying to work. And for me, whatever someone wants to be called, whatever they want to identify as, I don't care what it is. So long as they show up and play, we're good. We can no judgment. Who you date, who you don't date, and who you want to be called, please. You know, whatever makes you happy, I'll support you.
And if you win his money,
and when he gives me money, I'm even that. Please, I'll call you whatever you want to call me. You give me 5,000, and 1 or 2 or whatever it is now. So from what I understand, I've been to the circus many times. So growing up, people who are my age got to do many circuses and things like that. And nowadays, people really don't go to the circus that often in America. But the circuses that are, well, maybe previously in America versus what you guys consider circuses is more what we consider carnivals, like smaller type situations where maybe there be like rides and games and magicians and things like that. But in America, we don't really see too many magicians at the circus. More clowns come out of clown cars, and people getting eaten by lions, elephants stepping on people, and trapeze artists, you know, falling. That's pretty typical American circus. But that's why people don't go to them anymore. It's dangerous for the people and the animals, so we're out on that. So.
All right, that was great. That was great. I wish you good luck being out for the trip.
Thank you.
Thursday.
Yes, hopefully I get to show up day 2. Hopefully they pick me up from the hotel. That we have a good time. But I think this is going to be for people at home. It'll be a memorable experience, not only because of the games, but because of just the personalities that we have. We have very big, loud personalities, not just slacks, not just in general. So this team, even though we do have a lot of the same people coming back, the addition of myself and slacks adds just a different idiocy, I guess is the best word. A little bit of wildness, a lot of loud. So we're gonna turn the mics down.
Swim submission.
Yeah, you know, exactly. And we laugh a lot, but we also have very educated opinions on different things, and we're not afraid to argue about it. So I think the people at home will like that.
Yeah, but that's why we have circus around.
Well, it's going to be a circus. Oh, don't worry. You don't worry about that. It'll be a circus. I will be the ringleader of this madness for the next X number of days. So I know we'll have plenty of YouTube clips and plenty of memes that come from. We already have Slacks. His tongue is as long as a carpet. We have pictures of that. So it's not even day 1 yet, and we're already there. So we had, you know, Charmer as a ninja. You know, we've got fun things, and people will really like what they see. I am the oldest, so I have taken the responsibility of keeping these young men in check. They may have more gray hair, but I still am the oldest, and wisest. So I will impart my wisdom amongst these young men and see how long that lasts.
I wish it would last for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I hope it lasts the first hour. Yeah. We're just gonna play it hour by hour and see how it goes. Yeah, keep the expectations low. Keeps us humble. So.
All right. Thank you again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom and experience.
I'm glad to be a positive influence in your life.